Today I'm going to talk about some famous procrastinators and how they dealt with it. I'll stick around to the end and I'll give you a little sentence, a little mantra to maybe help you get going to avoid procrastination when you want to. All right, first up, Leonardo da Vinci. You've heard of him, great sculptor, painter, did pretty much a lot of things, but he was a big procrastinator. But what he used to do is he'd work in bursts of curiosity. He'd focus on this to go after this, different projects, different times. He'd put things down, wrote stuff in books. But the thing is, he preserved his momentum of working. He let ideas incubate in his head, so he might distract working on one thing while he's thinking about something else to get those ideas in his mind. And of course, he did great work. He didn't finish everything, though, but he did great work. Victor Hugo, he's the author behind The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Super procrastinator. He actually gave his clothes to his servant so he couldn't leave the house. I'm sure he wasn't naked in the house, but his outdoor clothes. So what he did is he removed escape routes, no distractions, so he could use this force himself in an environment where he had to work. Douglas Adams, the person behind The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. Galaxy? Universe? Either way. He openly admitted procrastination. He used hard external deadlines from publishers, whoever, to get things done. In and out of hotels, he had schedules to keep. He had to get the job done. So basically, he borrowed pressure when motivation failed. Okay? And there's Frank Lloyd Wright, famous architect. Pardon that. He delayed starting major projects, but what he did is let the designs form fully in his head. Then once he got rolling, he produced work rapidly. So some procrastination is mental preparation. Margaret Atwood, a productive procrastinator. What she did related low-resistance tasks while avoiding the main work. So basically, she was taking care of all these little distraction things before she got busy. But what she did is she stayed in motion. And that gets your brain going. That's better than just freezing up. And she maintained daily writing rituals. Tim Urban, an author and a blogger. He's got a TED Talk out. His blog is also called Wait But Why. He's a severe procrastinator. And he gives himself public accountability. He commits himself publicly to getting things done. So it makes starting easier than avoiding things. But you break stuff into small tasks that are just doable. Steve Jobs, famous guy, you probably heard of him. He delayed making decisions, last-minute execution, but let ideas mature in his mind. Again, there's that incubation period, then pushed intense final sprints, similar to Da Vinci. He trusted pressure as a focusing tool, designed controlling crunch time. Agatha Christie, she wrote over 100 books. Guess what? She didn't like writing. She avoided writing. But she wrote in unconventional places, used short bursts again in writing windows, and she removed having to be perfect from the environment. You don't have to be perfect to get started. So the patterns across all these people, they didn't fix the procrastination, they worked with it. They reduced the friction to start. They used external structure instead of willpower, and accepted incubation period as part of the process. So if you like where this is going, if you like these kinds of talks, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that reminder bell. So as promised, here's the last thing I wanted to tell you. You'll begin with one small safe step. Begin with one small safe step. You can worry about finishing and how to finish it later on. All right, that's it for now. Have a good day. Hope to see you soon. Get things done, all right?